This is it, the German StG 44, also known as the MP 44. The StG stands for Sturmgewehr, while the MP stands for machine pistol. And I really appreciate how straightforward the Germans are with their naming, because Sturmgewehr translates directly into English as storm rifle, which we then interpret as being assault rifle. Now, this was the primary tool of the German Blitzkrieg, which translated into English is lightning war. And the philosophy behind that was to attack quickly with overwhelming forces to surprise and obliterate the enemy. And this thing surely fits that role quite well. So this thing is widely credited as being the original assault rifle, which all others draw off of. And you can see why, because functionally, it's not much different than what we might expect out of a rifle today. So going over some of the features, you can see removable 30-round magazine, this firing the 7.92 by 33 millimeter Kurz round. And this is a very important round because it is one of the earliest intermediate cartridges, standing between the larger rounds of the 8mm Mauser, something like a 98K, and the smaller rounds like a 9x19 Parabellum out of an MP40. So that allowed this to be right in between the heavier than a submachine gun, but lighter and more effective than a 98K at medium ranges. So since this is one of the earliest assault rifles, it shares a lot of its features with some of its later cousins, specifically the AK-47, which is extremely similar. You can see that the AK has drawn a lot from the StG 44, that 30-round banana magazine, that intermediate cartridge, and the gas system as well, along with that pistol grip stock, the long length. You can see the sizing is almost the same gas piston system. You can even see inside here this long gas piston there attached to the bolt. Very spookily similar to the AK-47s. But that is no coincidence, because Kalashnikov drew a lot of inspiration from this thing. So in order to compare these things a little bit, that's not going to really be a good comparison because this is virtual reality, but just a fun little thing. I'm going to see how they function side by side, shooting off 3 magazines as quickly as possible. So I'm going to load up my vest here with 3 mags of each, and we're going to start off with the AK-47. We don't need that one. So let's start off with one of these. Clear target, ready, and go. Let's see how that went. Ooh, all high, but the grouping isn't that bad. Pretty tight up there, just a little high end to the left. So we got 516 points there. All 90 shots were on the paper, which is a good sign. We can put that away and switch to the StG 44. Make sure I clear that off. Okay. That felt pretty good. 738. Wow, we smoked that AK. You can see the grouping is significantly better. And keep in mind that this is not a real comparison. This is just me having a little bit of fun in VR. But one important note between the two is that the StG 44 does have this bolt handle coming out of the left side, which would allow a right-hand dominant shooter to reload and then grab with the offhand, which makes for a slightly easier reload, whereas on the AK-47, you would have to insert the magazine and then either go under the magazine to charge that bolt or over top to charge it. So just a minor little difference. There's a different selector switch as well. But they are different guns from different countries and slightly different philosophies. So there you have it. StG 44. Really just a super awesome rifle. The granddaddy of all assault rifles. And one that has supplanted, or not supplanted, but solidified its spot as being one of the all-time greats. So thank you guys so much for watching. I tried to cut this video down a little bit to make it a little easier to watch, and we'll see if that actually has any positive effect. But again, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.